welcome to our Crazy Life Scotland. It's Fiona here with my final No Nonsense November weigh-in update. Yes, I have come to the end of No Nonsense November and I have done it! Yay! A full 4 weeks on plan, without a break, without any treats or cheats. I have done it. And this last week has been a major struggle, I have to say. Mostly because there's been a lot of temptation, and also because, to be honest, I'm just getting sick of cooking. I've just not been in the mood for cooking at all. But I've done it, and that's what matters. So, a quick recap of the week. This is going to be a quick update because we've got to take this one. Hello, Molly! We've got to take Molly to the vets. The good news is the lump appears to have disappeared. So it's really just a checkup she's going for now to make sure the lump isn't there anymore. She's not going to need her operation. Yay! So that is very good news. But we still need to take her to get checked out, and we've got other things to do today. So it's going to be a quick update. Right, temptation-wise this week, there's been a lot, as I said. On Friday night, my mum came over with loads of different Christmas things for us, like decoration wise. She brought me some wee tea light holders and a gorgeous stag and a wreath holder. Loads of things that you'll see in the different video in Vlogmas. And she also brought for the girls, now I don't know if it's just a Scottish thing or not, Tablet. I know Mrs. Tilly's is a Scottish company, and Mrs. Tilly's Tablet is the most amazing thing ever. Tablet is a bit like fudge. It's like a harder version of fudge for anyone who doesn't know what Tablet is. Mrs. Tilly's fudge and Mrs. Tilly's Tablet are the best ever. And my mum has brought popcorn for the girls, which is coated with Mrs. Tilly's Tablet. And I saw it and I was like, oh my goodness. Probably one bit of popcorn would have a full allocation of carbs on the keto diet. I would imagine there's probably about 20 grams of carbs on one wee bit of popcorn. Yeah, so thankfully they haven't opened it yet, so I'm hoping to get a wee bit at some point. Sorry if you can hear banging about in the background. Jack's off today because we're taking Molly to the vet and he's taking bits and pieces out to the van to take to the tip. So if you can hear banging, that's what it is. So yeah, there was that. And then the in-laws appeared, which was a surprise to us because we didn't think they were coming till Saturday. But it was lovely because it meant that my mum and dad and Jack's dad and Anne were here at the same time, and that hasn't happened for a while. So we had a good old blether, and I was good. I didn't have anything to eat or drink because it was past the end of my eating window. So that was good. The temptation was there with the tablet. I wanted to open the bag and just plant my nose straight in it, but I didn't. So that was fine. Saturday, I had Rio, the in-laws' white Alsatian again, white German Shepherd, and she howled the whole day. But that was fine. I knew she was going to anyway. She's perfectly fine. She just likes shouting on her mum. And Willa has taught her to open the door as well, so I had to have eyes on the back of my head. And Brooke decided that she wanted to do some more baking. Brooke has started watching Junior Bake Off with me and has decided that she wants to learn how to bake so she can go on it next year. The ideas that gets in that girl's head sometimes, I don't know, but I'm not going to spoil her dreams. I'm going to support her. So she wanted to do some baking while Abby and Jack and Anne and John were at the football. So I helped her to make some brownies. Now, I've never made brownies in my life. We just followed the recipe that we saw online, and they actually did look and smell really good. And everyone had one later on and said they were nice. They were a bit dry. I think they'd been in the oven a wee bit too long. They didn't have the gooiness that a brownie should have. But everybody ate them, apart from me. And the smell and the look, I was like, oh, so tempting. And Brooke's like, please try it, Mum. I'm like, no, not trying it. But then what made it even worse was, after the football, Jack and everybody else had a Chinese takeaway. And I had nothing. Yeah, Jack's in there going, So, yeah, I was really good. What I did do, however, was we had forgotten until the Saturday morning that it was Anne's birthday. Thank you, Facebook. And so Jack had nipped out and got her a birthday cake. So after the Chinese, they were staying with us that night, so we brought her out the birthday cake and sang happy birthday to her. And again, I didn't have birthday cake. I was so good. I so wanted it, not because it was birthday cake, just because everybody else was having it, and I do love cake. I do love chocolate cake. But what I did do was I let myself have another coffee, so I didn't do proper intermittent fasting. It was a bit later, it was about 8 o'clock before I closed my eating window that day, but it wasn't a big deal. I didn't break my diet, and that was the main thing. So then, to make matters even worse, to thank me for watching the dog for them the couple of times, which they don't need to do. I love having the dog here. You know what I'm like with dogs. They know they don't need to thank me, but they'd seen something at a farmer's market and thought of me. And it was a massive big tray of caramel shortcake. Now, I love caramel shortcake, and so much wanted to open it there and then and offer everybody a bit, but I knew that if I did that I wouldn't be able to resist, so I kept it sealed. I put it in the back of a cupboard, and I am going to have some this week, which I'll come to shortly. So yeah, Friday night and all day Saturday was a massive temptation. Sunday I was fine, I got back into it again. Hello, it's me again. I was just editing the video and realised that I had forgot to tell you what had happened on Sunday. Sunday we were at a Canicross race, and I said that I was going to be prepared, and I was. When the race was finished, I got a roll on bacon, and I ate the bacon and gave the roll to the dogs. Then I had some cheese to tide me over, and Jack and the girls stopped at the shop and they got crisps and sweets and all the yummy things that I really wanted, but I resisted. And then later on at night I got a McDonald's, and I just had the bunless double bacon cheeseburger. I'll get that right one of these times. And then when I got home I just had a coffee. So yeah, I managed to stay on track on Sunday, even although we were out and about all day as well, and even although there was the temptation of crisps and sweets. But the rest of the week I just found it so difficult, whether it was because I knew that the tablet popcorn and the caramel shortcake were there, I don't know. Whether or not I knew that it was coming to the end of No Nonsense November and that I am going to be having some treats next week, I don't know. But I just could not be bothered cooking, thinking up things to cook, having the same old, I just wasn't in the mood. But I knew that I had until today to do it, and I was determined to do it, and I did. And I have to say, last night I made a really nice meal. I made like a hunter's chicken. I got a chicken breast and opened it and stuffed it with some garlic powder, some cheddar cheese and some parmesan, and then I wrapped it in bacon and I cooked that in the oven for about 20 minutes. Then I took it out and I added some of the Skinny Food Company smoky barbecue sauce, and this was the first time I've tried it. I got a lot of new products to try, and you'll see that during Vlogmas. And it was really good. It was perfect for a hunter's chicken, so I put that over the top of the chicken, some mozzarella, and put it back in the oven, and oh, it was so good. And I just did a sort of vegetable layer tray bake type thing, so I just had a layer of courgette, a layer of peppers, another layer of courgette, a layer of mushrooms and onions, and some more courgette on the top, a sprinkling of parmesan, a sprinkling of garlic olive oil in the oven, and that was so good. So it was a really nice dinner to have. So that was my week. I'm rattling through this at some pace, I know, but yes, that was my week. I found it very tough, but I did it, and that's what counts. So, did it pay off on the scales today? This morning, when I stepped on the scales, I discovered I had another happy whiteboard because I lost a pound, a whole pound this week. Not 0.4 of a pound or 0.3 of a pound, but a whole pound. Yay! Which means not only have I lost weight every single week during No Nonsense November, but at the start of it, so on Halloween, I was 141.8 pounds, and today I am exactly 137 pounds, which means I have lost 4.1 pounds in November, so an average of £1 a week, which I am so pleased at. It just goes to show that when I really try, I can still lose weight. However, I did say that I was going to call target at whatever weight I was by the end of No Nonsense November, and I am. So I'm exactly £137 today, and I am going to call that target. My target was originally 133, but I'm going to stick with 137 just now, and then when I get back on it properly after Christmas, I'm going to then reevaluate maybe sort of March time and see how things are going and see whether I want to change it or not. But at the moment, I'm calling target at £137. As I mentioned earlier, I am going to be having some treats this week. In fact, I am having a complete week off from thinking about food. I'm just going to eat what I fancy. I know Saturday I've got a big day out coming up with my mum and Brooke, which you will see during Vlogmas. Sunday we are putting the Christmas tree up, yay! And I'm going to have a nice Christmas buffet and a couple of gins. Again, you'll see all that during Vlogmas. And I don't think I've got anything else major on next week, so I will be eating sensibly, but I'm not going to think about it. It's going to be stuff that can go in the oven that I'm going to be cooking. And what I'm going to do after that, so the rest of December, I am going to not be keto because I don't think that it's sustainable during December. And I don't want to be keto some days and then not other days. I don't think that's good for my body. So I'm going to have more of a sort of carby month. And I've still not decided completely whether I'm going to do carb cycling next year, which would be a month of keto, a month of carbs. I'm still looking into that just now. But December is going to be a more carby month. I'm going to base it on the principles of Slimming World, but not actually count sins and things like that. That's my plan, but I'll talk to you more about that next week, because this week coming I'm just not going to be thinking about sins, carbs, macros at all. I'm just going to eat what I fancy. So that is me for this week, everybody. We are going to have to head off now so I can get this edited and uploaded while we're out with Molly. Are you going to say bye-bye to everybody? Everybody was all worried about you. Mwah. Yes, you were. Thank you so much for everybody for your nice comments saying that you hope Molly's okay. Yes. Mwah. Like I say, fingers crossed, it's just going to be a wee quick check-up and the vet's going to be happy with her today. We don't know what the lump was, whether it was maybe just a wee cyst and whatever the vet drained from it's been enough just to reduce it, or whether it's been trauma, she's maybe bumped it on something, we don't know. But that's us anyway. So thank you so much for watching this video, and of course Vlogmas is coming up now. I will still do my weigh-in updates, even though I'm not going to be keto. My weigh-in updates will still be part of Vlogmas, so I will still be doing those for you. And I'm going to be putting up a video on Sunday explaining how my Vlogmas is going to work. Of course that will be the 1st of December anyway. And yeah, so I'm so excited. Can you tell? Can you tell I'm so excited for Vlogmas? Yay! Right, I'm going to go now, and I will speak to you all later. Please, please, please leave any comments in the comments below. Let me know how you all did with your No Nonsense November. I know everybody was smashing it and we all did fab. So please let me know how you're all getting on. Any other comments would be much appreciated. Please also hit the thumbs up button for me and subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the wee bell notification then all, so that you know every time I upload a video and you don't miss any of my Vlogmas. See you later everybody, bye!